Hi everyone, this is Milou. I am heading your way. I'm looking for my link to the chat. And I am here. Okay. Hi Kokoji, how are you? I'm setting things up. Hi Kokoji, how are you? Hi Pat. Okay. Hi Tracy. I'm getting things ready. Give me 1 second. I have to get this. And I am set. Well, so I think. Okay. Oh yeah, Sandra. If you want to buy a house, I'll sell you a house. Did everyone have a good week? Hi Cheryl. That's right, Sandra. You never know. You know, there is a house not too far from where my apartment is. It's probably about 5 miles from here. And I called the realtor. The house cost 10 million. Yeah, well, they're asking 9 million, almost 10 million for it. And hi Roxanne. And I called the realtor for it the other day. She was getting all happy. She thought I was gonna make an offer. I'm like, no, 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 no. So, so I'm gonna try to see if I can try to advertise for them. You never know. Somebody may see it on my channel and they decide they like it, they want to buy it. You never know. So 10 million, that's a lot of pennies. So yes, I have something to sell, Sandra. So did everyone have a good week? Yeah, Tracy, you're waiting. Oh, somebody pled guilty today. Did you did anyone hear it? I was listening to it. It was on the news a little while ago. Yeah, and hi Genome. And the thing is, I feel that there are more to come. Oh, wait a minute. There's one more thing that came out. I just heard about it about an hour ago. Oh, I don't know if it's next week. I can confuse time, but yeah, I would be surprised if he doesn't indict some people next month. Did you guys hear that somebody told, I forget his first name, but his last name is Orr, the guy Trump keeps pounding on to get him fired? Someone from British intelligence told him that the Russians have Trump over a barrel. I just heard it on TV about maybe an hour ago. I was shocked. I mean, I thought September was going to be bad for Trump, but I didn't think it was going to be this bad. This is really bad news. Yes, or something like that. Hi, Sandra. Yeah, so it's gonna be. I I don't know why. When I heard that, I don't. This is the last thing he wanted to. Oh my God! And there is another revelation? Well, a poll was taken. Well, they have a lot of stuff on him. Hi, Fatima. Waxing, it means you're asking, what does that mean, having him over a barrel? That means they have a lot of dirt on him. Well, it means Trump is compromised. I'm not surprised. So, but I feel this is, and also did you guys hear about the poll that came out? Hi, Fatima. I believe 60% of the population believe that the country is, well, Trump is not doing a good job. That's what basically what it says. So yeah, things are heating up for him, and not in a good way. But I mean, if whatever happened, I don't. This gave me a very bad feeling. What I heard, yes, thank you, Sandra. 60% disapproval. When I heard that somebody told Bruce Orr that the Russians have him over a barrel, I'm like, oh God, this is not gonna be good. So yeah, it's gonna be worse than I thought. I figured it was really gonna be bad. Yeah, the Coco Chi, let him call that fake news. Hi, Kristen. Excuse me. uh, Kristen, that's going to take some time. I'm sure at some point. Uh, but I talk, but don't expect it to be right away, Kristen, because yeah, a lot of that has created a lot of frictions among and families. And now those who were pro-Trumps, they're really gonna be pissed now because a lot of dirt is gonna come out. Hi, Dina. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Maria. Well, yeah, I understand. People who don't like Trump, they really dislike him, and people who love him are very passionate as well. So, but until they see, I feel a lot of his, a lot of people, a lot of his fans are going to turn on him though, because there's going to be so many things coming out. I don't see how. There are some people, no matter what, they're still going to be, you know, on his side, but not everyone. And with what I heard this evening, this is not looking good. Tax, there's a very good chance he may make it. I'm seeing him with a robe on this afternoon. I was like, oh God, no. So he stands a pretty good chance of getting through, unfortunately. But it's okay. You never know. I don't know, for some reason, I'm not worried about all those judges. They are putting on the court. Excuse me. 1 second. I don't know why I'm not worried. Uh, because you never know. They may find, and because I heard somebody saying, I mean, I don't think it's going to happen. Somebody said that, oh, well, I feel the possibility exists that if they find that he was illegitimate, they may do something to remove all those people. A lot is going to change. The minute they find that he was illegitimate, oh boy. And I feel Democrats should complain really loud and remove some of those judges, or everything that Trump did, they should be undone. Anyway, so it's been an interesting week. Oh yeah, Sandra, that's correct. There's nothing that not. I don't feel there's anything that can save Trump at this point. Hi, Rita. Talks. I feel Beto is going to take it. In fact, I recorded a video about Beto 2 weeks ago, but I haven't had a chance to release it. In fact, this weekend I'm going to incorporate it in the video that I'm releasing Sunday. But yes, in fact, I have two videos I shot with that predicting that if he doesn't slow down, he keeps going the way he's going. Absolutely, he's gonna beat Cruz. Oh wow, no wonder. So you be first at the poll, right? It talks. Is he? Are you part of his district? Wait a minute, state senators. How many senators do you have? One? Sandra, I don't know who that is. Oh, Sandra, is that the one from Florida? I feel he's going to do well as well. I feel Andrew Gilliam is going to do good. Oh, okay. All those people who are imitating Trump, a lot of them I don't feel a lot. I feel a lot of them are not gonna make it. Like that woman, the doctor from Arizona who got beaten. She was more Trump than Trump himself. Hi, Julia. How are you? So yeah, it's unfortunate. And the flag thing that Trump. Oh my God, what a fiasco! But it's very interesting. I was watching when they were transporting McCain from wherever he was to what's the capital of Arizona again? I forget. Yes, Sandra, that was some fiasco. When they were when they were transporting McCain to Arizona's capital, I saw him. He was like sitting on a rock, but in one of his properties, and he had a big smile on his face. Yep, I don't. Yeah. Oh, it's Mesa, Arizona. No, where was that? Phoenix. Thank you, Bill. Phoenix. Yeah, I saw him sitting on a rock. It seems like in one of his properties, and he was wearing a suit with a big smile on his face. So he's a happy guy. Julia, I feel something is gonna happen, but I can confuse time. But yes, I would not be surprised. So Tower Politic is probably correct. I don't like to give specific date because I'm gonna be honest with you. That's one of my worst thing. I'll tell you something is gonna happen next week. It happens next month. So and I don't think McCain is gonna bother him. Trump has enough bad coming his way. It's unfortunate. The guy has done so many bad things in however long, 16 or 18 months he's been in the White House. No, McCain is sitting on the other side laughing. Hi, Stephen. McCain doesn't have to do anything. Trump has enough bad spirit after him. I wish I could say with certainty that both the House and the Senate would flip. I can't. I'm not comfortable yet with that. You may be right. There's a chance. but I'm not feeling it yet. I don't want to say something, if I'm not getting it yet. But I keep looking into it. I'm looking for colors. So once I see, a color, then I'll let you know. I mean, for the Senate, that is. Hi, Maxine. But, and there's that lady in Atlanta, I believe. Hi, Lady, how are you? No, I don't think, Stephen, I don't think that it's the funeral had anything to do with that decision. In fact, today would have been a great day to drop some of those things because of what they did to McCann on Monday. With a place yes, Stacey Adam talks. Thank you. I feel she stand a very good chance of winning as well. Well, Sandra, you said somebody said Pence is going to go down with the ship. Yes, he's going to go down with the ship, but I think I don't feel it's going to be right away. He may even serve the balance of the term. He's going to have problems, major problems, but I don't think, I don't see that. I mean, I'm not saying I can be wrong. I don't, but I'm not getting that yet. But it is very possible because there is a lot we don't know, and and right now the way I see that this whole investigation, we oh no, they're not going to get away with anything. This thing is far from over. There are people that are going to go that are going to be indicted that we're not even thinking about. Like the gentleman today who pleaded guilty. Yeah, they're gonna get a lot of people. Yeah, yeah, but Manafort picking Pence doesn't mean he's guilty. But I mean, I feel what happened was the referral doesn't mean the guy is guilty. What I feel is gonna happen is Pence knew there were irregularities during the campaign and after. He never did anything about it. I feel that's where he may get himself in trouble. Lois, you ask if our democracy will survive. Absolutely. I mean, if you look at this week, Ginger, Cynthia is not going to make it. I'm sorry. You know, I mean, Ginger, in order for Cynthia Nixon to become governor of New York, I think she better pray for a miracle because Cuomo is very popular in New York. Oh, Pence is sitting in the corner laughing at Trump. He's saying a whole bunch of stuff right now. I love mystery. I don't, this guy cannot be trusted. No, I'm not surprised, Julia, because you said, am I, are you, I don't know if the question is directed at me, if I'm surprised that so many Americans who are anxious about the government. No, I'm not surprised because, oh, wait a minute, Julia, do you remember that the inauguration day, the women's protest? Oh my God. So that alone, I didn't even have to be psychic. I could tell this was not gonna be easy. Hi, Keith. Welcome, Keith. Okay, Julia. Well, yeah, I'm not surprised that he's that unpopular. And first of all, I did not think he was gonna become president. And I remember a long time ago, before Hillary got the nomination, and I was doing a Spanish TV thing. They asked me to do a show on Spanish TV, and they asked me about Hillary. I said Hillary will win, but she has to stand up to the boys. And I feel that was a mistake. A lot of people like, I mean, I understand Michelle Obama. She says when they go low, we go high. You can't fight like that with Trump. And of course, the way the director of the FBI came out, reopened the investigation, and then the Russians were playing dirty tricks because they wanted Trump to become president. Yeah, and you know something? I think we're going to learn a lot more. Comey's it has nothing to do with all these things, but I think they're going to discover some more things about that prompted Comey to reopen that investigation. So there is, I feel like there are some dirty tricks there. Oh yeah, she won the popular vote. Unfortunately, our country doesn't work that way. Yep, Sandra, but it's gonna be interesting to see how this is gonna turn out. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so somebody. Yeah, that it's Congress is going to have to do something about the electoral college, but I don't think it's going to happen now, though. What, Sandra? I don't think that's what. Yes, uh, all these TV stations and cable. I mean, they gave him so much free airtime; it was unbelievable. But I don't think that's what got him elected. I feel it's the Comey releasing, reopening the investigation, and the Russians, Putin. But I think there is something behind that. Comey is not guilty of anything. He wasn't into anything. But I believe there was uh, somebody was playing dirty. I don't know how to explain it, but there is something there we don't know about yet. Yes, Ls, I heard about that. No, not 500. Not 500 children were molested. There are a few kids that were molested. Oh my God! Don't say 500. Jesus. Yeah, that one of the kids died. Unfortunately, it's crazy. So, but that as well is gonna be. Oh boy, that's not going to end anytime soon. Tracy, which girl is still missing? Julia, I feel they're getting ready, although they are not where I would like to see them. You ask about manipulated voting machines. Yes, it's possible, but I think they're very vigilant about that, so I would be surprised. They will try, but I think it's going to be okay. What do I think happened with the kids, Sandra? Oh, I mean, I don't think, I mean, some of them were abused, if that's the question, but keep our fingers crossed, and these kids are not going to be, they are not going to have a normal life. They're going to suffer psychological problems. This is really bad. Wow. I'm not surprised, Stephen. This is not good. Well, thank you, Julia. But this is not going to end now. This is going to take years to unravel. That's a high number. I think DeSantis. Somebody asked me about the Florida election. I would be shocked if DeSantis wins because I am not getting a picture yet. I'll be sure when I get a picture of who's on the podium or the inauguration stand, but I am not getting a good feeling about DeSantis. Love mystery. I am always hungry too, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to eat. Thanks, you too, love mystery. See you soon. Hi, Sandra, how are you? Well, I'm glad I'm able to help, Steve, but you can't let those people get to you. I think you're right, Tax. That statement, and Florida doesn't want to go back. So, but I feel that didn't help him. But for some reason, I don't feel there is something else about his energy. I don't feel. I'd be surprised. Hi, Colin. How are you? Your phone is dead. I'm sorry. Alfred, you don't even have. Okay, everyone. Alfred asked me what could be in the vault at the National Enquirer. Eldred, it's unbelievable how much dirt. His ex-wives, all his running around in New York City. Hi, Susan. How are you? All his, his dirty tricks with the banks and how he how he tricks, how he stole money from people who worked for him. I mean, Trump is not a nice guy. He didn't treat his employees because I live in Jersey. I've been hearing a lot of stuff about him for a long time. Well, I used to live in New York. I grew up in New Rochelle, New York, before I moved to Jersey. But yeah, a lot of people, outside of this area, they don't know about Trump. Mm-mm. Yeah, I remember when he bankrupted those casinos. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Colin. Yeah, you have to charge it, otherwise it's gonna die. Well, there's nothing we can do, Stephen. Well, Elmont, you know what I'm talking about. You're a New Yorker, so yeah. Kokobi, I think so. Because I do remember that it was not that guy when him and Ivana were divorcing. Oh, it was really bad. I vaguely remember it. I don't remember everything because I mean I didn't care about him. It would come into one ear and out the other. But uh, he doesn't have a good reputation around here. Let's put it that way. Yeah, you're right, Sandra. They feel God anointed him. Well, hi Chikoya, how are you? Oh, Tracy, I believe he probably did. I'm not surprised. Yeah, you're right, Elmont. He didn't do a good job. He's not a good manager, obviously. Look at how what he's. Oh my God, how this guy is managing the White House. It's terrible. Oh God. Sandra asked me, "Will you get a job soon?" I'm getting the number three. So, Sandra, are you looking now? Sandra, why I'm seeing hospital beds? Sandra, are you looking? Sandra asked me, will she find a new job? One dominant asking about the world outgrows dogma. It's going to take a long time. Yes, that's possible, but geez. Sandra, I'm getting three. Okay, Sandra, so 3 weeks to 3 months, you find something. Okay, so are you looking now, Sandra? Sandra, why am I seeing hospital beds? Kristen. Okay, yeah. Keep looking, Sandra, you'll find something. Kristen would like to know if she's gonna. Kristen would like to know if she will have another child. Kristen, I feel like saying yes, but just make sure the guy gives you a ring. Chicoya said I was right about her grandma. Oh, I'm sorry, Chicoya. I'm sure. I hope she's okay. Well, thank God that she's okay. No, I don't remember telling you that, Chicoya, but thank you for the feedback. Okay, Susan. Uh, you had the job interview. You want to know how it looks. I feel like saying it looks good, Susan. Uh, keep me posted on that. I am not seeing you going through the door yet, but there's a good feeling about it. So, okay, it seems like they liked you, Susan. Does that make sense? You're welcome, Fatima. Ah, okay. So that's why I'm not seeing you going through the door. Okay. If they say it's gonna take a month, they probably haven't decided yet. And if once I get it, I'll let you know. Okay, Susan? Because I'm not seeing. It seems like they liked you, but I'm not seeing you going through the door yet. It's because they have not made a decision. I know you're gonna find a job, but I don't know if it's that's the one. All right. Coco, be 1 second. Someone asked me. Hi, Del. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Thank you, Leah Mom. I don't know how to pronounce the name, so I'm sorry if I mess it up. I'm glad I'm able to, you find my videos helpful, Leah Mom. I appreciate it. Sandra, I answered your question, right? Yeah, I did. I wanted to make sure. Okay. Elmont, the thing is, I've been thinking about it. I almost did last Saturday, but I'm wondering if I'm doing too many live sessions. That's why I'm like, oh my God, I, uh, I am, I have a couple of people I am talking to about doing real estate advertisement for them on this channel. So it, I am trying to figure out maybe the day I do the career, the live career thing, the career session, I'll put the real estate on there because in order for people, in order for me to be able to drive people to either those co-workers channel or whoever I am advertising for, I have to keep the videos fresh. So I may have to come in for a half hour, read for a couple of people, and then post a video for the property or put a card in there. Uh, Julie Schaefer asked me, will her son's money be sorted out? I feel like saying yes, Julie. Okay. Okay. Louis Bewonia, I asked about will the GOP mess up Social Security? Louis, they're gonna try, but I don't think they're gonna be able to because they're gonna have their hands full. Really, Susan? That's good. Thank God. Thank you for noticing because I'm looking at the chat area and I'm not paying attention, but thank you for pointing that out. Okay. Lois, I don't think that's going to happen. They're going to have their hands full. And I don't see it happening. Coco G, you asked me about a new job for you. Uh, 1 second. Okay, Coco G, what's with the property? I'm looking for the job. I feel like saying yes. Who's moving or what's going on with the property? Thanks, Bill. I appreciate the feedback. Oh, somebody's birthday. Happy birthday. When? I missed that person. I don't know who that is. Oh boy, I'm trying to pay attention to the chat, but I'm not doing such a great job, huh? You're very welcome, Kristen. Well, remember I told you that, okay, Coco G? But yes, I feel like saying, what am I getting November? So between now and November, okay, Coco G, let me know. Oh, you're thinking. Oh, did you mean you're thinking about moving? Because I'm getting there's a move here, Coco B. If you're thinking about moving, it's gonna happen. Sandra L asked me, will John make the relationship permanent? Pat, give me a few minutes. Well, that's where I'm getting the move, okay, Coco G? It's because you're thinking about moving. It's gonna happen. But I feel you will get the job first. Okay? I don't know why I'm getting November. So between now and November. Keep me posted, please. Okay? And someone else asked me a question. I forget who it was. Uh, oh, Sandra. There is a chance for you to buy one for Kobe. Sandra. Okay, Sandra. Who's the dark haired gentleman? Light skin, and he comes it back. Who's that? Sandra. You asked me, will John make the relationship? Hi, Cherry Pat. That gentleman is about 5'10", light skin, dark hair. He comes it back. Hi, Xavier. How are you? Hi, Kate. Sandra, please call me because I'm losing track now and I'm I'm not going fast enough. I'm getting questions thrown at me. Oh, Jerry, that you can bet on. It's a matter of time. I'm good, thanks, Xavier. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate it. Hug back to you too. Oh, genome, I don't know. That's my I decorating is. Why am I getting? Okay, the minute I don't know anything about decoration, but since you asked me, it feels like a maritime type of thing. Oh, Will, I'm sorry about your cat. Kevin Langford asked about conflict with Russia. I'm not seeing that yet. Okay, Will, you spoke about your cat went to sleep. Did you have a white cat at some point? There's a white cat here. Okay, the cat that went was not white, right? Because there's a white cat here. It seems like the white cat was there when your cat crossed. Oh, okay. Did he have more white? Because I'm seeing a white cat. Then there's a white cat. I don't know why. I'm seeing a white cat. Okay. Your cat didn't cross the lawn. There were a few other people. Well, there was a white cat, and I'm not going to take it back. I'm sorry. When I see something, I don't take it back. You may not remember now. There is a gray cat. Will, who's the L name, please? Anybody in your family, the name starts with the letter L? Yeah, I sent you to call me. Ah, Sandra, call me. If you are in the States, call me. If you are not in the States, well, Will, remember I told you. Okay, there's an L name, unless that L name is on the other side. Okay, but there are a few cats here, and they want you to know where was your mom's dad, Will? There's a grandfather here. Your cat is on the other side with family members, okay? Well, okay. And I was getting your grandfather and I was getting the letter L. So remember I told you that. I have to move on. I told somebody to call me. I forget who it was. Really, Elmont? That is possible. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, people. Well, uh, so you put your cat to sleep 2 weeks ago. Yes, Elma, because okay. What color was your cat? Elma, what color was your cat? Because oh, I picked up on your cat. Okay, what's probably happening? I'm talking to Will about his cat, and your cat knew. Oh, they do that, because I didn't know your name, and I mean, I know you were in the chat, but I wasn't concentrating on you, and it's okay. I think I know what's happening. His cat went this week. Yours went 2 weeks ago. Your cat wanted to say hi to you. That's why I was getting the L name. I knew it meant something. And if I spoke about your cat, I don't remember how long. I don't even remember telling you anything about your cat. I'm sorry. But well, you know what? Will, I think you're going to share the message with Elmont, okay? I think Elmont is a party in this message. All right? Sorry, I can't help it. They do whatever they want. So, Maxine. Oh, your cat is white too? Then it's for you, definitely. That's what I wanted to. That's what I wanted to make sure. That's why I asked you if your cat was white. I didn't know it was your cat. Okay, I was getting the white cat and I was getting the L name. It's you, Elmont, and his cat wants Will's cat wants Will to know that it's with Will's grandfather, and the white cat I keep saying an L name. It's you. Your cat wants to say hi to you as well. Okay. Sorry, I get it, crossed sometimes. There's a lot of energy here. So both of you got messages. And Will, are you still here? I'm sorry. So who has the D name between the two of you? Who has the D name? Or David and your family? Hi, Funshaw. Oh, okay. Okay. Elma, is uh is there a D name in your family, Elma? Is Will still with us? I'm trying to sort this out. It seems like Will left. Give me a minute, Quinn. I'm trying to I'm hearing a D or a David. I'm just trying to figure out who that is. And I'm sorry, Queen. Someone else asked me a question. I think I just forgotten because I'm trying to understand what I'm getting here. Thank you, Elmont. The white kite was yours. Okay? I just wanted to validate what I was getting. Thanks. Oh, that's okay. Even if you're not close to your nephew, okay? Your nephew David, I'm gonna think your nephew is your son or your niece is your daughter. I'm sorry, we are all one in spirit. That's the way it works. Okay? So, thank you, Funshaw. You too. Are you leaving already? Oh, thank you, Funshaw. Okay. Uh, Pat Redding asked me about her nephew who lost a job. Will he come home and get one? There's a very good chance, Pat, because I'm seeing him carrying a suitcase into a car. So after a while, if he doesn't find something in where he's at, yeah, he'll be heading your way because I'm seeing him getting into a car with a suitcase. Thanks, Fun Show. We're happy to have you. Please, everyone. Thank you, Pauline. I appreciate that. Somebody had asked me a question. I don't remember who that was. Kevin asked me about the Chinese naval. I don't think, a lot of people are talking, yes, they've made tremendous progress. Kevin wants to know about the Chinese naval forces. Will they challenge us? Not now, Kevin. I don't think you know what? And I don't feel it. I've heard about that stuff on TV. I don't feel it's going to happen as soon as they think. And who wants to start a nuclear war now? I don't think so. Oh, Maxine, you did? What was the question, Maxine? I'm sorry. Funshaw, yes. Funshaw asked me if I find it hard to have conversation with people when I can interpret their energy. Yeah, it happens all the time since I was a kid. You know what, Funshaw? Yes, the Chinese are doing a lot of work, but they are not. Hi, MS. Uh, these people are used to Americans. I don't think they're gonna have the return they are expecting from Africa or any other places they uh, they are penetrating right now. That's how I feel. Susan would like a message from Susan. Oh, okay, one second. Susan, who's the? One second. Susan, who's the T name in your family, please? Susan Shabazz, you asked me about if I have any message. Where are you? From your mom. Wow, thank you, Roxanne. Susan Bam just told me, pointed it out a little while ago. Susan, who's the T name in your family, please? Susan Shabazz? I feel like saying Tom. Or the name starts with the letter T. Okay. Maxine, I'm not seeing bankruptcy yet, but try to do the best you can. I don't see it happening immediately. You may have later, but I'm sorry, Maxine, you may have to do it because I'm looking at it. It's like, it feels like to me you can postpone it, but it's going to happen. Susan, I was asking you, I was talking to you. Susan, call me. If you're in the States, call me. Here's the number. Joe, how are you? I wouldn't worry about the world. We go through those cycles where things seems to be upside down and then they go right side up. So I feel the world is gonna be okay. Susan, I feel like saying T as in Tom. Yes, Maxine, I feel like it's only postponing the inevitable. That's why I told you at first, you know, to wait. But every time I say wait and I see you going, that's where you're heading. I'm sorry. I know it's tough. T, Susan, can you please call me? T as in Tom, Susan. Ah, okay. The reason why I ask you that is because you could ask me the question and I just give you an answer without validating, without saying anything, or something I had no way of knowing. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's a distant relationship. If it's you said your uncle, it's your uncle. In fact, I could have even confused him with your dad. I could describe him and ask you if it's your dad. In any event, your mom wants you to know she's okay. And who had surgery before they passed? I'm getting chest. Susan, did somebody have chest surgery before they passed? Funshaw. I feel like saying yes. Okay, so please pass mom stuff to everyone. Okay, I just wanted to validate. I didn't mean to get into too much detail. Okay. Funshaw, you asked about a bigger home or one for investment. You know what, Funshaw? You can buy one for investment. Uh, Funshaw, are you willing to be a landlord? I don't think you're gonna like that very much. But you're gonna get a bigger house anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. Okay, Funshaw. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Everyone, give me a couple of minutes. Hi, this is Milou. Hello. You're gonna have to lower
Hi,
your.
this is Susan.
Hi, Susan.
How
You
are
asked
you?
me. I'm good, thank you. How are you? You asked me a question. What was the question again? I'm sorry because I'm talking to 10,000 people
I
at
was just
once.
asking for a message from my mom, and you said a T name.
Yeah. Who's is there a Tom in your family or somebody's name that starts with the letter T?
I have an Uncle Tom,
Thank
who is
you.
my dad's brother.
Oh, what? Okay. Did you hear what I said? I told you you're lucky I did not describe your uncle well, or I could have described your uncle and asked you if it's your dad. We are all one in spirit, Susan. And I can confuse your father's brother as your father, or your grandma as your mom, or you for your mom. I'm sorry, but that's the way it works. In any event, your mom
Okay.
wants you to know she's okay. And please pass her love to the rest of the family. And the other, why am I seeing board games? Why? What's with board games? Susan,
Ball games?
board. You know, like when you play chess on a board. Who plays that?
Uh-huh.
Who plays that? Anybody in your family play that stuff?
No, not that
Board
I know of.
board games. Well, right now, you may not remember everything because people tell me every day that I'm wrong, and then they remember later. As I am talking
Uh-huh.
about your mom, I was shown a board. I'm not saying it's checker, but that's the best way I can explain the picture that was shown to me. Okay?
Okay.
So if you ever find out why I am getting this, let me know. I'd appreciate the
Like
feedback.
Monopoly?
Yes. Just remember I told
We
you.
used to play that as children.
Well, okay, I didn't know that, right? Because
Uh-huh.
as I was talking to you about your mom, that's what I got. That's why I asked you that, okay? But chess and
Okay.
those things, that was the first thing that came to mind. I could explain it to you. In any event, mom wants you to know she's okay. Please pass it love to the rest of the family, okay? I can't stay very long because
Okay.
a lot of people are waiting. Thanks for calling. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Anytime. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. You're welcome. Okay. Eileen asked me about her sister. Okay, Eileen. Okay, the minute I read your question, Eileen, I'm seeing a house. Did she leave a house here? There is or something with a house, Eileen? And also, there is a gentleman here. Does she have a son? Or do you have a son? I can confuse the two of you. Kevin, there is that possibility of Israel and Russia, but I don't think so. Trump is not doing a very good job. He thinks he knows everything. It's because of our posture. That's what's causing Putin to be taking chances. But that's a whole other subject. So I feel like saying I wouldn't worry about that now, Kevin. Okay, I don't see that happening now. And once we get a new president, you know, I don't think Putin is going to last for a very long time. So, someone asked me another question. Somebody asked me about her sister. Oh, yeah, Eileen Barrett. Okay, Eileen, can you please call me if you're in the States? Because I want to make this fast. You typing, by the time you hear my voice and you type, it takes too long. Can you please call me if you're in the States, if you can? Otherwise, I understand. Uh, Katie, about her daughter. I feel your daughter is okay. Uh, what I feel like asking is, Well, I feel like saying she's going to be okay. There's potential for her to get married. Okay? Uh, Kate, about the surgery, I mean, when I read your question, I didn't feel anything bad. So work with your doctor and get another opinion. I feel it's going to be okay. So work with your doctor, okay? Oh, Gina, I'm not getting any messages. I mean, I'm afraid to do medical stuff. Uh, I don't want to get sued. I'm not a doctor. Who was I? Rebecca, I don't understand the question. Uh, Hi, this is Milou.
Hello, it's Eileen.
Hi,
Barrett.
Eileen. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Yes, my sister passed, and I wondered if you had a message from her, please.
Who's Kevin? Or the name starts with letter K?
Oh, that used to be my married name. Yes.
Oh, that used to be your married name. Okay, your sister wants you to know she's okay. Okay? So please
Yes.
pass her love to the rest of the family. Oh, you the one I was talking about the house. When I read your...
Yes.
What's with the house? Are you moving or buying a house? Or somebody close to you buying a house?
No. No, I gave up my house in my divorce, and we live in a condo now, a townhouse.
When did you give up the house?
We left 5 years ago and moved into where we are now.
No, that's too long ago. Well, remember I told you, if it's not you buying a new house,
Mm-hmm.
there is somebody very close to you. It's gonna buy a house.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh, I see. Yes.
So tell everyone your sister came through and she passed her love to everyone and let everyone know she's okay. Okay?
Thank you so much, Milou. I appreciate it.
Anytime. God bless. Good luck. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay, everyone. It's that time for me to scoop. Scoot? I'm sorry, not scoop. Well, I'm going to have a scoop of ice cream. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Please don't forget, if you are looking to buy or sell properties in New Jersey, let me know. I do luxury. I have a group. I have a team. I'm with Keller Williams. So I have a team over there. Let me know, and we'll set things up. Email me. Uh, but do please remember me if you know anyone who is looking for properties in Jersey or anywhere in the country, really. But I am based in Jersey. Thanks everyone for coming. I will be back Monday night at 8. Enjoy your weekend. Oh, it's a 3-day weekend. Oh my God, yeah. So have fun, everyone. Have a good night. Sorry to those I didn't have a chance to get to, but I have to run. And next week I'll tell you my car story. Bye. Have fun.